Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today is Monday and I'm going to film today my last summary of how lockdown has been going. I did mention it last week. I feel like as the weeks are going on I have less maybe to update you on. There seem to be like a lot of changes to my life and new things I was introducing to kind of fill up my time. Then work got quite busy. Now it's summer holidays and we can actually go out and see each other more, and it seems less of a summary of how lockdown's going and now more just like a this is what my life is like, if that makes sense. Like, this is who I saw and stuff. And I just thought that actually what I might do now, what I think I'm going to do is definitely during the summer holidays I want to try and do weekly vlogs and still probably put them up on a Monday, as long as I edit them through the week as we go along. But I feel like weekly vlogs are a better way of you seeing what I'm up to and me sharing what I'm up to without just sitting here and saying I did this, this and this. Bye, see you next week and I'll tell you again what I did. So I think I'm going to do that. I might not film every day in the weekly vlogs. There might be some days where I don't film anything, and I think that's fine as long as I'm filming like it's a week's worth of vlogs really. Almost it's going to be like Vlogmas again, which, oh, that makes me really excited. So the first thing I wanted to discuss isn't actually anything that I've done over the last week, but I wanted to mention it like soon in the video so more people saw it. I really want to film a mukbang video. Mukbang? I think it's meant to be mukbang, and I want to like order a Domino's or something and just sit down and eat and talk, and I've never filmed one before, but I don't feel like I have got a big enough list of subscribers or a big enough like Instagram following to be like, ask me questions. So I thought, if you're watching this now, could you maybe ask me a question in the comments or mention a topic that you'd like me to talk about when I do the mukbang, because then I can make it more interesting, especially if it's things that people want to hear more about, you know. So literally just leave any kind of topic or any kind of question in the comments. I really just want to film one. I've been watching a lot of Trisha Paytas recently, and I mean she's just very how would you describe Trisha? I don't know, but I've been watching a lot of her like food videos and she's just eating her Rolls Royce, and yeah, so, and she does a lot of mukbang videos as well, so I wanted to do something like that. I also watch a channel called Phoebe and Me, and it's basically this woman called Jess, and she's got 2 children now, Phoebe and Florence, and she does with her friends videos called Snacks and Chats, where they like get some food and then someone's giving them a topic and they kind of like have a little rant about it and stuff. Obviously I don't have anyone to bounce off of at the moment, but I don't feel like I need to necessarily, but I would like to do that kind of video. So if you have any questions for me, or you just think that there's an interesting topic that you'd like me to talk about, or more like you'd like me to talk about something in more detail about my life, I don't know, write it down below please, and then I will film a mukbang either this week or next week, because I think that would be really fun. I really want to do one, so yeah, cool. But let's talk about the last week. So I am now 1 week into the summer holidays. However, all of last week was pretty much a blur. I have just been doing a lot of organising, cleaning and stuff. I have had this book. I bought this book in Home Bargains. This is the Mrs. Hinch, The Little Book of Lists. I also have her activity journal, and I mentioned it before how, so she's got activities in there like dot to dot and colouring and word searches and things like this, to kind of like, you know, help with, you know, just help you relax and give you something to focus on. But then every, I think like 7 pages in, she's got one of these, which is her like weekly Hinch list. Looks like this. And I personally, when I was doing the book, I would get through some activities quicker in the weeks, and then I'd be on like week 3 of activities but still on week 1 of the Hinch list, and it was hard to like find where I was and stuff like that. So I really like this book. So if you don't know who Mrs. Hinch is, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't know that already, but hey, she does like cleaning online. I also really like Team Tom. I really like Gemma from Team Tom. And I spoke about her last summer because I got really into her. She has like a cleaning schedule. It's so good. Like, I'm just going to talk about cleaning a lot, sorry. In Team Tom, she gives you like daily jobs to do, but then obviously you can alter it because some of her daily jobs I don't need to do like a wash load every day, whereas she's got a family and she does. Then like Monday you focus on the living room and you just set, there's a list of things to do. You set a 30-minute timer and anything you don't get done in that 30 minutes just pushes on to next week. But like the living room, but then she had things like hoover under the sofa cushions, but I don't need to do that every week. Tuesday is on the bedroom, and that's when she changes the bedding. Wednesday, I've got the entrance hall. Oh, it's an entrance hall and stairs, but I've just put the hallway in general. And then like anti-backing the doors and stuff. Then Thursday is the kitchen, which was like my longest list. And then on a Friday you do a focus, which is where you pick a room and you go more in depth. So yeah, so I liked this. However, I could only do this once everything is clean and organised already, if that makes sense. Because there are 8 weeks of Focus Fridays, and if I started it now, there are some things I wouldn't get done for like 6 weeks because they wouldn't be Friday Focus until the week that they are the Friday Focus, if that makes sense. So I think it's really good, but I do think I personally need to make sure I've got some organisation sorted in my flat. Like my bedroom drawers, I still don't even know what goes in which drawer, and I've got a really big cupboard that I really need to like sort out over the summer. So I've actually written myself a list of things that I want to get done during summer in the flat. But anyway, so I've been back on this, Mrs. Hinch. Mrs. Hinch doesn't like have a rota or anything like that. She just cleans stuff and she recommends products and ways to get certain stains out and things like that. And I like this a lot. So what I do is I write a room at the top and then a list of things to do. My Hinch list at the moment has lasted me 2 weeks. I also have like a YouTube and Insta box as well when I write down things that I want to put on Instagram or videos to film and edit. But yeah, I really like that. Then she's also got ta-da lists, which are like this. This is my one from like Saturday or Sunday. Let me just check there's nothing like weird on there. No. And that's like on those days when you just feel like, oh, I don't want a to-do list and I'm not really in the mood, or I've done hardly anything. Actually write down what you have done, and it's to be like, look, all the stuff you have done. Like, that's really good. So I like that. And then she's also got Freshen Up Fridays, which is where you just do things around the house or the flat to freshen up a bit. You pick 3 or 4 rooms, and then you pick like 2 or 3 things to do in each room. For instance, when I did this last week, I didn't tick some of the stuff off, but in my kitchen I wanted to clean the inside of the washing machine, take out the recycling, and the floor of the front of the washing machine. In my lounge I wanted to sort out the donations I've got, because I donate stuff. I wanted to foam freshen the sofas, and I wanted to sort my work stuff out, because on my table, my dining table, I had so much work stuff. So now I've got like a little box and I've put lots of stuff in, and then I've just got a little pile of notebooks, which I'm happy with. In my bedroom, Lenore spray the bed and the curtains and do the dusting. In the bathroom, puts the floor on the bath mat, and then also, oh, I've got bathroom / general, and then 1001 the carpets. Like, just simple things that can freshen up the flat so that things are just a bit better. Not like, this isn't like a Freshen Up Friday, isn't like a deep cleaning day. It's just like freshen up if that makes sense. I've really gone into detail about this, but basically I've been using this and I've been back on it, and I much prefer having this over the activity journal, and having all the lists in one place. I really like it, so I've been using that a lot. I mentioned, I think last week, about buying stickers of musicals that I've seen and sticking them onto my laptop. This is my laptop so far. Looks like this. I did actually put Hamilton on here, even though I haven't seen it, but I feel like I really do want to see it in real life at some point, and I feel like I will. But I love it so much, I just felt like it deserved a sticker. So I wonder if you can guess all the musicals, but basically I've got 2 stickers here for Heathers. So this is, I bought this one because this is based on the actual West End cast. Like, there's Carrie Hope Fletcher, Sophie Isaacs, Jodie Steele. I don't need to name everyone, but I thought that was cool. Then this is a Slurpee from 7-Eleven that says Freeze Your Brain. That's from Heathers. This is Billy Elliot dancing. This is Flowers and it says Rain Will Make the Flowers Grow, which is from Les Mis. This is Wicked, obviously. These are the Schuyler Sisters from Hamilton. Mary Poppins. Waitress says You Matter to Me. Can of Hairspray for Hairspray. And then a Mormon for Book of Mormon. Says Turn It Off, and it's him wearing the waistcoat, because the waistcoat trick is very cool. And I really like it, and obviously I'm going to see more musicals at some point, and then I'm going to kind of rearrange them a bit more. Like, I could move this one somewhere, and then I could definitely fit like 3 more. And then Billy as well, I could fit a bigger one where Billy is, and then move him like here or something, I don't know, but I want it to like end up looking like a sticker bomb. And then I also, because there are so many stickers, if you go on Redbubble and you type in, I don't know, Homer Simpson sticker, or just, you could type in anything, and there's probably stickers and badges and notebooks and everything with everything on. I wanted ones that didn't have the name of the musical in, because I think it's more interesting like this. Like Waitress, there was a really nice one that was a pie, but it said Waitress in the middle, and I thought, no, I think it's better actually to have ones that don't have the names on, so that you kind of have to guess, if that makes sense. But I really like my laptop. I think it looks really cool. There's that. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I bought a mask. So I have actually ordered 3. I ordered this one from Etsy. It's covered in sunflowers. I think it's really, really pretty. It costs like, I don't know, £5.50 or something. I have also ordered another one from Etsy, which has probably been delivered to my mum's, but I haven't checked with mum whether I've got any parcels. And that's like a pale grey with like white or cream polka dots on, just because I thought that would probably go with a lot of outfits. So I got that. And then when I was looking at these stickers, I found that there is a Hamilton face mask. So these are the Schuyler Sisters here in this pose when they go work. And you can get this on a face mask. So I ordered it, but it's not due to arrive between like the 27th and like the 4th of August. So I'm not expecting that one anytime soon, but I am really excited for that one to arrive. And I feel like 3 will be enough, because I don't really go anywhere anyway. Even though I'm going to start going to a bit more places, but I will be able to wash them like before I then have used all 3 and need another one, if you know what I mean. So yeah, a little tip that I read from someone, it's really bright now, isn't it? The sun just doesn't know what to do. A tip that I read from someone was to take like a Ziploc bag or something in your handbag. So as soon as you've got in your car from the shop and you take your mask off, put it straight in the bag, and then like use your hand sanitizer and stuff, which I think is a really good idea. Some people on Instagram, on their stories and stuff, they've like just filmed themselves with the mask on, and then they've like pulled it down. But then if like you were infected on your neck, pretend like you've been around someone that has COVID and you've protected yourself here. If you then pull it down, you're then making the inside, it's now touched your neck, whereas nothing should touch the inside except your mouth, if that makes sense. I've seen some people like take them off and then they've like touched their face, and I think it's just going to be hard, isn't it, to make sure you're really on it. And I was thinking as well, if you're someone who, if you wear one and then you go into a restaurant or like Costa, so you have to wear a mask when you go in, but then if you are eating in, you can take it off. But then I'm thinking, where would I put it to keep the inside bit protected and safe and clean, to then be able to put it back on again? Like, would I have to then take multiple masks? So then I could just take this one off, put it in a bag, and then when we finished eating or finished dinner or whatever, you put a fresh one on? I don't know. Yeah, so it's going to take a lot of practice, I think, but at least we're trying. I mean, I shouldn't say that, at least we're trying, because trying isn't good enough if you're not protecting yourself properly, is it? But you know what I mean. I also have written down here, so even though it is summer, I got an email about my diploma. If you follow me for a while, you will know, but if you don't, I've been doing a diploma in, I'm going to get this title wrong, Trauma and Mental Health in Children and Young People. I think that's the actual title of it. It's run by Trauma Informed Schools UK, and once a month me and my colleagues were going to Gloucester for 2 days in a row to do our diploma, but then we were due to do like a presentation, and then social distancing came into play. Lockdown hadn't been announced then, I don't think, but they then decided that those last 2 days where we were doing our presentation, they couldn't run them because people weren't feeling comfortable to like come and do it, which is fair enough. So then we were waiting to hear about when we might be able to finish it, and now I've had an email saying that we're gonna do them online. So we're gonna have a catch-up day in September and then do our presentations at the beginning of October. So now I'm worrying, and I feel like over summer I'm gonna look into my presentation, just because I don't want to wait till September, because in September I'm already delivering two Zoom training modules for my job, and I need to re-record them as well, because I wouldn't want to change bits, and so I'd rather not stress about that and also stress about my presentation. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that over summer. Also, my dad has bought a house, and they're not meant to be moving until like October, I think, but the house that he's moving into, they've moved out into rented accommodation, and their house is empty. So my dad's been in contact with them, and they've managed to agree a cheap renting rate. So now my dad's actually going to start moving stuff and decorating in August, and he's asked me to help, which is fair enough. Like, I would help. I'm not going to be good at like, I don't know, making things, but I will like decorate the walls and that. So I don't know how much I'm going to be helping him with that. Plus it'll be interesting to see his new house. So am I going to have much of a summer? I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, my dad actually, so I live in my block of flats like here, and then opposite my block of flats there's a road, and literally my mum lives down the road, my dad lives down the road, and then at the end of the road there's my nan's house, and my auntie lives next door. So like my family in general live very, very close, and now my dad's gonna move like a 45-minute drive away on a good day. It's gonna be very different. Like, we can just pop round there all the time. I can phone him and be like, something's happening with my car, and then he'll just come round and look at my car. Or it's easy for us to go to dinner round there because it literally takes 2 minutes to get there. So it's gonna be really weird now. I feel like we're gonna have to really plan things properly, because it's gonna be like 45 minutes to an hour to get there every time. Yeah, so that's gonna be a bit odd. But yeah, that was my week 18 summary. Please don't forget to leave me a question or a topic that you'd like me to talk about in my mukbang, because I'm so excited. I hope people actually ask me questions and actually give me topics. I might put it on my Instagram as well. I was kind of thinking about Instagram and how I don't ever I don't ever promote my channel on Instagram. I've got a link to my channel in my bio, but I'm never like, oh, I've got a new video up or anything like that, because my family, my friends follow me on there, and I don't want to like annoy them with all my like, oh, I made a YouTube video, oh wow, look at that, and do you know what I mean? And I don't know. What am I trying to say? I might ask on Instagram as well for people to ask me questions and give me topics, but that still makes me a little bit nervous, because even like people I don't talk to but I went to school with follow me on Instagram, and then if they didn't know I've got a YouTube channel, and then they're like, what? And then what if they start watching me and they think that, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know how you feel about me doing vlogs instead. I think it's a good move, and I really like doing vlogs, and it is going to feel like Vlogmas, and that is very good and exciting. But yeah, hope you're all okay and all your families are safe and well. Let me know how you're feeling as well now that things are, we can do more. Let me know how you're feeling. I still haven't been to like a shopping centre. I actually haven't been anywhere yet since masks became mandatory, so I haven't worn it anywhere yet. Yeah, let me know how you're finding it at the moment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.